So let's talk a little bit more about Southern Nevada and Southern California too. Over the last 20 years, we've made a lot of changes to our metropolitan water usage. As we've mentioned, we've reduced our numbers. What are the key things we've done to make those significant changes? Bill, I'll start with you.
Yeah, so in the Southern California developed by building big aqueducts from faraway places, from the Colorado River, from the Owens Valley, and from the Sacramento River. And we had a drought in the 1990s, and one thing that is, Las Vegas is fortunate that they have Lake Mead, because in California we don't have big storage reservoirs. So when we have a drought, we don't have enough water. And in the 1990s, we had to ration water, and we realized we had to do something different going forward. We can't keep building aqueducts to new places. We have to change our way of thinking. So we developed a plan with three components. One is to build storage. So we build local storage in wet years to capture the water in our service area. We build a Diamond Valley Lake Reservoir. Two, in dry years, to implement ag to urban transfers and take water out of storage to meet that gap. And three, as our population continues to grow, we meet that growth locally. We meet that by the increased conservation, like Colby talked about, but also partnering with our member agencies and our cities to increase local supply development through subsidies for recycled water. About 10% of our demand is met through water recycling activities. For cleaning up groundwater that's either polluted or salty, we help fund that project to clean it up and then make it potable and serve it. And so with that, we've been able to have less water use today than we did in 20 years ago, even though we've added 5 million people to Southern California. So those three components as part of the plan, our integrated resources plan, is how we've been getting through droughts and how we plan to get through future tough spots.
And you mentioned ag to urban. Can you explain that a little bit more? Is that just a transfer of water from one to the other?
Yeah, so the agricultural agencies tend to have the higher rights in California and most places on the Colorado River. So in order to share the pain, we partner with agricultural entities, so we incentivize them to reduce use and transfer the water to the urban areas. One of the things that we've done is bought land in the Palo Verde Irrigation District, and we're trying to change the market. And as Dan talked about, the market today is to grow alfalfa, and a lot of that alfalfa gets shipped to China or the Middle East, and it doesn't really provide a benefit to us here in the United States. So we're trying to take our land and reduce the rent if they'll grow crops that take less water, and by the way, crops that we'll use here in the United States. More vegetables, more fruits, more other crops. So if we can change the market, we'll keep agricultural in production, but use less water, because those crops use about 30% less water than alfalfa, and provide us a benefit, and then also keep farming in production.